There are so many cozy games releasing in November, so let's talk about them. Hi, I'm Ronnie. I make cozy gaming, tech, and setup content on Instagram and TikTok. I stream on Twitch a few times a week, and you're going to be seeing a lot more of me here on YouTube for videos just like this. In this video, we have over 40 cozy games releasing in November, so grab a snack, grab a drink, get cozy, and let's check out some amazing cozy games. First, we have Cats and Cups. In this game, you play as a barista in a cute little cat-inspired coffee shop and serve customers who are charming and quirky cats. You'll brew drinks from a simple coffee order to more complex beverages, with each drink having its own little minigame. Over time, you'll expand your menu, unlock new areas, and decorate your coffee shop with furniture, cute decorations, and cozy lighting. This game has a super cute, hand-drawn art style, and the graphics and gameplay remind me a little bit of Good Pizza, Great Pizza, and Good Coffee, Great Coffee, so if you like those games, this one might be for you. Carefully Stamped is a relaxing and wholesome sandbox game where you'll craft and sell charming postcards to your customers. You'll take on the job of a postcard designer, crafting delightful postcards, decorating them with adorable stickers, writing little personalized notes, and lastly, matching them with the perfect stamp. You can decorate freely from a wide range of cute stickers, washi tapes, doodles, and more. Over time, you'll unlock and collect a colorful assortment of stamps with all kinds of different designs. With a relaxing soundtrack, no timers, and no pressure, I think this will be such a lovely game to unwind with. Everdawn Isle is an open-world adventure set on a mysterious island with hidden wonders, ancient ruins, and untold stories to discover. Now, this game doesn't have a trailer, so I have no idea what the gameplay is going to be like, but it looks really nice from the photos, so I hope it's good. Dream Garden is a relaxing simulation game about creating tiny garden dioramas. You'll build little garden dioramas of sand sculptures, ponds speckled with water lilies, flowing rivers, trees, bridges, and more. You'll have a range of flowers, trees, bushes, stones, and more to choose from to turn your little garden into a lush paradise. This game has detailed customization, including the ability to change the seasons, time of day, weather, and more, so you can create your own little tranquil refuge just how you like. In Babbling Brook, you'll create winding streams through lush forests and rolling meadows as you mess around with water and sand. And there's a flock of rubber ducks trying to escape to the open sea. You'll start high in the mountains as you help the rubber ducks slowly make their way along the coast. As you go, you'll collect points and unlock new levels. You'll also encounter all kinds of rubber ducks on your way, from big inflatable ones to even golden rubber ducks. This game has simple controls, relaxing and low-pressure gameplay, and fun and interactive water physics. Outside the Blocks is a full-featured model builder where you'll create your own little dioramas. With intuitive building tools, you'll be able to craft stunning, one-of-a-kind structures whether you're a seasoned designer or a casual player. You can use various terrain and nature elements to bring your build to life, easily add water, adjust weather conditions and lighting, and add storytelling props and animated characters to bring your scenes to life. When you're done, you can frame your masterpiece in glass domes so it looks like a little snow globe. With no objectives and no pressure, you can just immerse yourself in the pure joy of creating something beautiful. In Magical Greenhouse, you'll manage your own potion shop with all kinds of customers coming to you with strange requests. You'll take care of the magical plants in your greenhouse, harvesting the different fruits they'll produce. You'll also experiment with making potions and remedies from various ingredients, customizing your shop with decorations, and completing quests for the villagers, creatures, and adventurers that live nearby. There are more than 85 quests to complete that influence the storyline, over 160 potions to discover, and lots of decorations to customize your shop. Fantasy Forest is a relaxing game that combines idle gameplay, creature collection, and decoration. You'll hatch and nurture phantom beasts of various forms as they grow and transform into unique appearances. You can sell them for coins, which can be used to unlock more rare species, or to unlock the Decoration Workshop tool, which allows you to choose from hundreds of flowers, trees, and whimsical ornaments to decorate with. And you can even set the scenes you've decorated as your desktop wallpaper to enjoy out of game. Dinkum has already been out on PC for a little while, but it is coming to Nintendo Switch in November. It's a cozy survival life simulation game set on an island inspired by the Australian outback. You'll farm, hunt, mine, fish, and forage to gather resources, expand your town, and explore. You can also craft furniture and decorations to personalize your house and reshape the island so you can have your ideal town layout. Dinkum also has co-op for up to 4 players on the Nintendo Switch, so you can either play solo or with your friends. Foolish Mortals is a spooky point-and-click puzzle adventure set in 1933 Louisiana. 30 years ago, an entire wedding suddenly and mysteriously vanished on the island of Devil's Rock, and with it went the location of the lost treasure of Belmore Manor. In this game, you'll discover items, piece together clues, and find out just what happened to the Belmore Manor 30 years ago. This game is fully voice acted with more than 35 characters to interact with, features over 2 hours of original music, and has more than 75 gorgeous hand-drawn locations. If you love a cozy spooky game, this one's for you, and just in case you're unsure, it doesn't have any deaths, dead ends, or scares, just cozy spooky vibes. Master Lemon, The Quest for Iceland is a unique narrative adventure where you'll join Lemon on his quest to become a master of language and save a mysterious world from a memory-erasing plague. In this game, the world's linguistic heritage is in danger as a memory-devouring plague spreads, threatening to erase entire languages from existence. You'll explore a beautifully crafted pixel world where you'll meet unforgettable characters and solve unique puzzles. This game features inspirations from real cultures around the world and allows you to use words from over 25 real-world languages to explore, solve puzzles, and change the world around you. Master Lemon, The Quest for Iceland is not only about overcoming obstacles, but about celebrating life, language, and friendship inspired by real-life universal connections. Starlit Stories is a relaxing game about building and customizing your dream campsite while you listen to calming music. You'll place tents, campfires, and decorate wherever you like, creating a cozy campsite retreat for travelers to visit. As travelers visit your campsite, you'll collect entry fees, earn XP, and level up, unlocking new items and upgrades. And if you want to explore your campsite up close, you can jump into first-person mode at any time to walk around and see your campsite from a new perspective. With no management and no time limits, you can just relax and build away. Ages of Cataria is a story generation game where every story begins with a family settling in on a new land called Cataria. From there, you'll build them a home and help them find their roles in society. Over time, more villagers will join your settlement, and some might even find love and start new families around town. As your town grows, you'll need to fulfill its needs for shelter, food, and resources, and decorate your town to enhance its appearance. Over the course of their life, your villagers will form meaningful relationships, experience life-changing events, and contribute unique skills. However, each villager's story will eventually end as they age before your eyes. Once a villager passes, their spirit will enter your town's spirit tree, which will grow as more spirits enter and will give your villagers a place to gather, remember their ancestors, and offer gifts. Raccoon Cocoon is a charming pixel art puzzle game where you'll join Grandma Raccoon and help her organize the little details of her life. You'll organize drawers, tidy shelves, piece together puzzles, and arrange all sorts of cozy clutter. There are no timers and no stress, just pure cozy vibes as you bring order to everyday chaos. This game reminds me of A Little to the Left, so if you enjoy peaceful organizing games, you might like this one. My Cozy Aquarium is a relaxing game where you'll care for fish and decorate aquariums. It combines the relaxing pace of idle gameplay with cozy mechanics as you unwind while feeding fish, decorating, and watching your underwater world come to life. You'll start with one of 4 aquariums, gradually unlocking the other 3, each with a unique theme and fish species. There are over 300 quirky fish to discover and collect, which can be sold for coins to expand your aquarium. You'll play mini games, feed your fish, maintain the perfect water temperature, clean the air filters, and gently scrub the walls to keep your fish friends happy. A Tale in the Garden is a short, slow-paced game about growing old and the connections we have with beloved memories. In this narrative-driven point-and-click game, you'll follow a kind-hearted grandmother as she gets her garden ready for a competition and awaits the arrival of her grandchild, Frida. After being shocked by the lifeless state of her garden, Philomena suddenly receives an invitation to take part in the prestigious gardening competition of the year. With only 10 days to submit a photo of her garden, you'll help her tend to her garden, uncovering lost tools and memories along the way. You'll also receive heartfelt letters from relatives to learn the truth of her family's past and deal with challenges that threaten the garden's progress. Tiny Lands 2 is a sequel to the first Spot the Difference game, but this time with a lot of new things added. You can now explore 3D dioramas with more freedom at more angles, an orbital camera, and multi-directional panning. You'll find hidden jigsaw pieces across scenes, collect them all, and complete collectibles when you piece them all together. There's also a new photo mode where you can get creative with borders, stickers, and effects to share your masterpieces. There's no time limit, and a hint system can help you if you get stuck, so you can just relax and play at your own pace. And to double the fun, Tiny Lands 2 will also support a local co-op for 2 players. In Dinocop, you'll investigate the guests of the Cretaceous Hotel to crack a case that will confront you with your most profound existential dilemma. Who brought human meat to the Dinosaur Rights Convention? After humans had the silly idea of bringing dinosaurs back to life, relationships between the two have been strained. No dinosaurs wanted to become a cop, so you were created in a lab to become the only dinosaur cop. In this game, you'll experience a rich and funny story featuring a bunch of dinos and silly characters entangled in personal drama and socio-political issues about the realities of dino life in a human world. If you like silly detective games like Frog Detective or Duck Detective, you will probably like this one. Outlanders has been out on PC for a couple of years, but it's coming to Nintendo Switch in November. This is a town-building strategy game where you'll follow the story of a cast of lovable, eccentric, and mostly well-intentioned town leaders as they pursue their dreams and whims. While you can't control the Outlanders directly, you can place buildings, manage resources, and declare the number of work spots in each building, and then watch the Outlanders decide who takes which job, which house they inhabit, and which buildings they build. There are no wars, no raids, and no combat, with all the Outlanders existing in harmony. However, if the Outlanders get too picky or challenges become too hard, there is also a relaxing sandbox mode you can play. Whiskerwood is a city builder where you'll establish a home for your industrious mice under the oppressive paw of your cat overlords. Your mice will arrive by ship on untouched lands as they quickly establish a colony to meet the ever-growing demands of their feline masters. You'll establish structures, services, and production lines to ensure continued growth and prosperity. You'll construct logistics networks and healthcare facilities, ensure buildings are properly heated and maintained, and send your mice to chop trees, mine mountains, tend to the fields, and fish. You can shape the land through terraforming to create massive burrows for housing and storage, and to protect your mice from the climate. With 40 different commodities to gather, you'll build complex simulations and intricate production lines to keep your cat overlords happy. My Little Puppy is a bit more of an emotional one, so you might need some tissues nearby when you play. It tells the story of Bongu, a Welsh corgi spending time in dog heaven when he suddenly catches a whiff of his dad's scent. And just like that, he embarks on a journey to go find his dad, the man who adopted him from an animal shelter and gave him a simple yet joyful life after Bongu became unwanted. On his journey, Bongo will explore beautifully crafted landscapes as he meets other dogs and people to help him on his quest, which won't be without dangers. Rewoven Self is a narrative puzzle game where fantasy and reality intertwine. You'll traverse two intertwined dimensions where tangible actions in the real world, such as folding, cutting, and stitching, indirectly influence the journey of a paper figure within the fantasy realm. This game unfolds across 3 chapters, each representing a stage of emotional transformation and self-growth. You'll experience an emotional journey through non-combat puzzles, symbolic mechanics, and side-scrolling exploration. A Pizza Delivery is a narrative exploration game with puzzle elements focused on making connections with people. You'll play as a pizza delivery rider on her final order of the day as you ride through a surreal world, navigate strange landscapes, sudden shifts in scenery, and moments of quiet introspection. Accompanied by your trusty scooter, your goal is to deliver your final pizza while uncovering the mysteries of the strange and captivating world you're in. Along the way, you'll connect with eccentric inhabitants, explore their dreams and regrets, and solve puzzles to deliver your pizza. In Unpetrified Echoes of Nature, you'll play as a stone golem trying to save nature with the help of an adorable fox. You'll embark on an emotional adventure filled with environmental puzzles, emotion-driven interactions, and secrets. You'll explore a colorful world of beautifully diverse landscapes where you'll encounter cute animals such as bunnies, elephants, horses, meerkats, squirrels, and more. As a golem, you're deeply connected to the world around you, and your emotions are influenced by the environment in real time, shaping the weather, plants, and animals around you. What I really love about this game is that the progress you make in your journey is reflected in the vibrant flowers that bloom on the golem's back, which I think is such a beautiful touch. If you're looking for a peaceful, emotional, and reflective experience, this game might be for you. Goodnight Universe is an exciting game made by the same developers who brought us Before Your Eyes. In this game, you play as Isaac, a 6-month-old baby developing psychic powers. What you want most is to be loved and accepted by your family, but a secretive tech corporation wants you for their own. This game features an immersive camera-esque controller mode, giving you the option to play with your eyes, expanding on the innovative use of camera-based technology that developers are known for. Winter Burrow is a cozy woodland survival game about a mouse returning home to their childhood burrow. After returning home from the big city, you find your childhood home in ruins and discover that your aunt has gone missing. As a tiny mouse, you'll brave the elements as you journey out into the frozen wilderness to collect resources. Back in the warm safety of your burrow, which you'll slowly repair and restore, you'll craft tools and furniture, knit yourself warmer clothes to brave the cold, and cook hearty meals. Over time, you'll make new friends, expand your survival handbook, and solve the mystery of what happened to your aunt. Although this is a survival game and there are consequences like staying out in the cold too long, it still allows you to play at your own pace and choose a path that fits your playstyle. In Hero of the Hive, you'll play as a little bee on a mission to save your crumbling hive. When the queen mysteriously goes missing, it's up to you to fly out into the vibrant world and gather resources like pollen and nectar to rebuild your home, explore, and embark on quests to help animals. From a lush forest to a scorching desert and snowy mountain peaks, you'll explore a diverse world to save your hive, restore the balance of nature, and make new friends along the way. You can even customize your bee and fix up a dance floor to show off your moves. Little Corners is a super cute little game where you'll peel and place hundreds of stickers to decorate small spaces. You'll be tasked with the satisfying job of bringing blank corners to life as you peel and place windows, furniture, animals, and trinkets. With no time limit, you'll find yourself getting lost in relaxing corners such as an adventurous tavern, a mystical alchemist tower, and a relaxing winter cabin as you chill out with the original lo-fi soundtrack and fill Little Corners with life. Rice and Rest is a cozy narrative game about running a food truck and making unexpected friendships. You'll serve tasty meals to your customers, unlocking 11 Japanese-inspired recipes as you cook. There are 8 characters for you to cook for, talk with, and befriend, including a robot trying to understand humans, your new demon boss, and a wizard detective. As you earn loyal customers and expand your menu, you will begin to learn more about your customers' lives and stories and about the world you are in. The August Before is a meditative narrative 3D puzzle game about cleaning up, sorting out, and packing up your life before moving on. As you explore the details of the main character's room and life, you'll discover teenage love, first losses, and notes from friends scattered in corners. You'll have the freedom to drag, erase, disassemble, break, and fix in this highly interactive space as you watch the story unfold. Pieces of the Past is a cute, sentimental adventure where you restore family keepsakes to uncover touching stories. You'll step into the life of Lily, a young adult gifted with the extraordinary ability of repairing memories. With each repaired item, you'll reveal the memories they hold, revealing a new piece of the family's history and insights into the motivations and experiences of each family member. As you play, you'll explore themes of family, reconciliation, personal growth, and nostalgia in this captivating story. UMAMI is a cozy 3D puzzle game where every level is a handcrafted sensory experience. You'll tinker, rotate, and organize wooden blocks to discover satisfying little scenes full of delicious dishes, adorable animals, and soothing sounds. Each puzzle has been hand-painted with care and is brimming with life, charm, and little moments of joy. There are a total of 15 unique puzzles to solve, collectible cards to find, and cute animals to pet in every level, all wrapped up in relaxing, stress-free gameplay. In Peace Island, 9 cats wake up in a remote main island community to discover that their humans have completely disappeared. To survive, they must band together to uncover the mysteries of their island home. You'll explore a truly open world, being able to freely explore inside every building and experience diverse weather conditions from foggy nights to morning rain to clear blue skies. Each of the 9 cats is a playable character, each with their own stories, preferences, and skills, and you'll begin to learn which one might be the best pick for a certain task. As you play, you'll delve into a rich 200-year alternate history where you'll study old maps, read books and letters left behind, learn family lineages, and ultimately decide if the humans are worth bringing back. The Berlin Apartment tells the tale of one apartment with many stories where you'll witness turning points in the lives of the apartment residents over the course of an entire century. The game follows a girl and her father, who is a handyman tasked with refurbishing an old apartment in Berlin. As their renovations commence, they'll discover relics from the past that turn out to be silent witnesses and former companions of the apartment's previous inhabitants. With each new discovery, a new story is told with its own protagonists, its own genre and atmosphere, but always set within the same 4 walls. You'll experience moving short stories and unique gameplay twists for each story in colorful and detailed 3D environments. As I Began to Dream is a journey about a little girl and her turtle trapped in her dream world as she deals with her past trauma. After awakening to find herself trapped in a mysterious dream world, Lily is forced to face her past traumas and experiences with a unique ability to guide her. She's able to swap, rotate, and move the environment around her, progressing through various worlds in a journey of navigating grief and finding herself. This game is beautifully hand-drawn and has a peaceful, almost melancholic original soundtrack that accompanies you on your journey. Abra-Cooking-Dabra is a cooking card game where you manage ingredients and make British dishes. A long journey awaits you as you prepare dishes to feed the hungry locals who are eccentric, capricious in their tastes, and tend to interfere in your cooking. There are over 25 levels to complete where you'll experiment with recipes, cook over 100 meals from salads to fried dishes, and meet timers to satisfy 16 types of hungry guests who will very quickly become hangry. Fawn the Florist is a cozy idle game that sits at the bottom of your screen as a peaceful companion while you work, study, or relax. Your goal in this game is to nurture a beautiful garden and attract friendly critter companions. As you grow new flowers and expand your garden, your desktop will balloon with vibrant life and color. As you play, you'll unlock new flowers, get help from your critter companions, and take on simple quests. You can position the game to fit however you like on your desktop based on your needs as you watch Fawn's garden peacefully grow. Potter About is a side-scrolling platformer that lets you explore a beautiful, cozy home as a flower pot. This is a short but sweet journey that follows a well-worn plant pot that wakes up alone and abandoned in a trash bin. Not ready to forget its old life, it decides to embark on a little adventure. You'll explore a charming, cluttered house filled with surprises, gain magical plant-inspired abilities, and use them to overcome obstacles in your way. Little Aviary is a relaxing idle bird collector that sits at the bottom of your screen. You'll hatch unique birds, sell them, decorate their home, and watch them fly around your screen and perch on top of your other windows. This game is designed to be played while you're doing other things, whether you're working, studying, or just relaxing, with the freedom to move it around on your screen as needed. Tame-a-goat-chi is an adorable idle game that sits at the bottom of your screen where you'll look after adorable goats. You'll start with a small pasture and a handful of goats, each with their own needs, moods, and personalities. You'll need to satisfy their hunger, thirst, and playfulness to keep them happy, and if you do, they'll reward you with coins and affection. Over time, you'll be able to upgrade your farm, unlock new goat breeds with unique traits, and plant crops to support your growing herd. There are even little mini-games and seasonal events. In Lost and Lost, strange things are happening. Citizens are forgetting themselves and becoming odd, distorted versions of who they once were. Your job is to explore hand-drawn locations, uncover hidden objects tied to each person's past, and figure out why their true selves are slipping away. There are some memories that will resist being found, so you'll need to make sure you find every hidden moment, whether it's behind a lock, a symbol, or a contradiction. This is a calm and peaceful adventure with no time limits that you can enjoy at your own pace as you solve thoughtful puzzles, meet memorable characters, and experience a rich storyline. Let me know in the comments which games you're looking forward to playing, and I hope you enjoyed this video.